a humble servant's heart, you have agreed to be an Amplify Fine Arts Ministry Conference Evaluator. You have the chance to empower students to discover, develop, and deploy their talents. We want to encourage students to strive for excellence, give them a great experience they'll remember, and instruct them with expert advice they can use to improve their skills. We are after the heart of the artist, and we know that our students across our state are what God is after. He desires that they know and love Him. That is why Amplify Fine Arts and Ministry Conference exists. We see God's call in the lives of students everywhere, and their desire in our home churches to learn and to grow their God-given abilities. In addition, we know that the world at large desires a relationship with God, whether they recognize it or not. Thus, God calls us to reach these people by whatever means possible. Frederick Buchner said, "The place God calls you is the place where your deep gladness and the world's deep hunger meet." We believe this statement puts into perspective the need for Amplify Fine Arts and Ministry Conference and what it accomplishes in our communities. This is an event that combines services, evaluation, and encouragement to amplify students' hearts for God and their growth in their giftings. Our services include nationally recognized speakers who challenge our students to know the heart of the artist, an incredible time of worship, and presentations from our current evaluators who inspire our students to see future potential in their giftings. This is a week that so many of our students look forward to. Our leadership team is dedicated to this entire process because of our deeply rooted conviction in God's call on students' lives to serve through the arts and minister to others with their gifts. That said, we can't do this without you, the evaluator. You are the front line in modeling and sharing these principles with the students of Oregon, and we thank you for stepping wholeheartedly into that responsibility. Now, I want to take a little time to explain the roles of each evaluator. On each panel, there are 3 types of evaluators: the captain, rules evaluator, and time evaluator. The captain sits in the middle, and the rules evaluator sits to the right, while the time evaluator sits to the left. Work as a team and be a help to our students. Help them if they have a problem. Any of you can get up and help them if their microphone stand falls over or if the wind knocks their sermon notes off the stand. Use your collaborative teamwork to teach these students how to strive for excellence, even when an accident happens or when someone needs help. Each presentation is evaluated based on a 40-point system. A score of a 40 means the student needs no improvement, while a 38 means the students have a few things they can improve on. A 36 to a 40 gives the student the opportunity to go to nationals. Begin each presentation using 34 as the average and then go above or below accordingly. Don't think about it as docking points. Rather, your comment should honestly reflect the scoring. Explain each point. We have someone who quality checks each evaluation form to make sure that we continue to have a culture of yes. We don't ever want to go below a 20. As evaluators, we want to exceed above an average advice in our comments. When I'm evaluating, I like to use the sandwich method, where you open up with a pleasant comment and then add a constructive, helpful idea to improve based on the criteria and professional advice from you, the evaluator. Then finish up with a kind affirmation of their presentation. Scores are to be totaled and written on the front right bottom corner. All 3 final scores need to stay between a 3-point spread. This is the captain's responsibility. Remember to keep your scores and conversations private and only share them amongst the team of your evaluators. No texting or social media during presentations. Captains, it's especially important that you connect with the room moderator to keep the flow of the room and the schedule running on time. If the room slips behind, even for a few minutes, it can cause a ripple effect in scheduling and can cause a lot of problems. Room runners will be coming by periodically to collect completed packets of evaluations. You will also have a run sheet where you can keep track of who you saw and the scores you gave presentations. Rules and time evaluators will pass your score sheets to the captain in the middle for each review. Each presentation should be evaluated based on the current presentation and not based on past biases. If there is a stellar presentation you think should be done in a main service or promoted in the celebration service, then please place a star by the student's total score on the bottom right. We want to reward students and develop leaders. We believe Amplify Fine Arts and Ministry Conference is for every student and every youth ministry in Oregon, that through the process of evaluation, teaching, and direction given, students will leave inspired and prepared to minister to an ever-changing culture that needs Jesus. Thank you again for offering your time and expertise, and for playing a positive role in one of the most effective ministries in our nation. And now, let's inspire and amplify our next generation.